today 10 key projects that we took to Federal Executive Council, and they were all approved. The first one was the Suleja-Minna. Suleja-Minna, a section of it is 71 kilometers dualized, and it was awarded to Salini under NMPC tax credit. And for 5 years, nothing tangible was achieved. And so the Ministry of Work decided to terminate the project, and they scooped it into 2 lots. And so we put the 2 lots forward for bidders. And bidders did submit their bids, and the BPP analyzed. So in summary, the first 71 kilometer was awarded to CGC at 91 billion. And then this second one is awarded to CCCC, 71 kilometer, 93 billion, and is to be done on reinforced concrete pavement. FEC approved it. We have the reconstruction of Mando Biringwari Road in Kaduna State. It's one of the projects Mr. President made a promise during his campaign, and the project is very important to the people of Kaduna State. That project is 122.8 kilometers, and it's 178 billion. The project, the pavement structure is such that the outer shoulder, both outer shoulder, 2.75 meters, shall be done on reinforced concrete pavement. And because of the urgency, the carriageway of 7.3 will be done on asphalt. So it's 122.8 kilometer, 3 lanes, has 11.3 meter width of the corridor, 178.116 billion. We have another project which is, the dualization of, the 4th legacy project of Mr. President, which the President graciously, it was before Akwanga to Jos to Bauchi, which was 439 kilometers. But the President extended it to get to Gombe, and to get to Biu, and to get to Medugri. So the first section, 123 kilometer, 370 billion, was awarded before this administration to be done on an asphalt pavement to a company that is called GGCOC Group, but they are not registered in Nigeria. And so when we rescoped that project to be done on carriageway, on CRCP, we didn't take notice that we cannot execute agreement with them. So they now have to get a JVC, just joint venture, partner, which is their parent company, CGC. So we had to take it back to FEC to approve that there can be, a joint venture, partnership to enable agreement of this project to be executed. It's 121 kilometer, single carriageway, 370 billion. It was already awarded before, but all that FEC did was to approve for the joint venture, partnership. That's the first section of that project. Now, we can now say that the 4th legacy project is about 700 kilometers, Now, we have the Kata Bridge. You recall that we've been here severally on the Kata Bridge, matter. First was that we awarded the contract to Jilobeja to do the deck rescoping and resurfacing, and then all the elements of concrete infrastructure, above the water but under the deck. That was 25 billion. That project has been concluded, conclusively beautiful, and ready for commissioning. But we recall that in 2013 there was, an investigation of what, was happening below the water, and it was discovered that there was a lot of deterioration of the piles and even the pile caps. And so in 2019, it was also revisited, and it was found out that deterioration was going at a geometrical progression. And so when we came on board, we also added the investigation by Julius Berger to further prove, the two previous investigations. And it confirmed that the geometrical progression was a fact. And so we independently got another consultant, Mamba Divers consultant, which they went and, checked the same thing. The same thing with Tom Mainland Bridge. But we now convocated stakeholders engagement, and all the technical people, experts all over, the country, and even those with vice versa, all agreed that we could not redeem Kata Bridge, and it has to be, completely demolished and rebuilt. So we've gone through rigorous procurement and design, and the initial total length of that bridge was 1.525, kilometers, 3 lanes dualized. And we have to increase, the project now to 1.93, kilometers, because we increase, a kind of flyover ramp, so that the bottleneck we usually have there will no longer be there. And so the total contract, so we invited people like Julius Berger, CCECC, CBC, China Harbour, High Tech declined to bid, and they bid well, and they all bidded. And CCECC won the contract, 548.98 billion. So we're going to have a brand new, Kata Bridge with very extensive, navigational waterway of 105 meters by 2. And so there will be a lot of improvement, because what we presently have, we have a lot of conflict. Even in a co-bridge, we have issues because one of the illegal miners, brought down 3 pies, which is an emergency situation. I'm happy the finance man is here, because I'll run to you. Now we have also approval for Bodo Boni extension. Recall that we've completed Bodo Boni, 37.9 kilometers. About 3 kilometers of it was done on reinforced concrete pavement, but the rest on sandfill and the asphalt. And that project cost 280 billion and is ready for commissioning by, done by Julius Berger. Now there is a need to extend that project, to East-West Road. And so we have proposed 2 flyovers, 8.9 kilometers by 2, dualized, through very massive swampy areas, to be done by removing those swamps and reclaim it with lumps, sharp sand, and then bring it up to with stone base. And so that project, has been approved, 151 billion, 8.9 kilometers dualized, and 2 giant flyovers. And we intend to build rest houses along the corridor so that, we can have CCTV to monitor the entire section from East-West Road down to Bonny Island. So that was approved graciously, and it's to be done on, tax credit of LNG. LNG is going to use their tax to do that project. The president graciously approved, that project. We have 180 kilometers dualized. That's 360 kilometers. Section 5 of Sokoto Badagry. Recall that we have Section 1 in Sokoto, 120 kilometers by 2, and we have Section 2 in Kebbi, 254 kilometers by 2. As we talk now, the Sokoto section, Ilela, is over 60% in completion. And so we hope very seriously that by December, we would have completed the entire Section 1, of Sokoto Badagry, 120 kilometers by, that's 240, with reinforced concrete pavement. And that is quite massive and very commendable of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And you now go to Kebbi, which is 254 kilometers by 2, and so you are talking about over close to 500 kilometers, also done on reinforced concrete pavement. By December, we should have completed over 60 kilometers, over 60% of that project. That project is roughly about 2 trillion, and the first one is about 1 trillion. And that project is, going. So Section 5 is 360 kilometers. And when people talk about cost, return on investment, I want to let you know that the cost on this project is 3.2 billion per kilometer. 3.2 billion per kilometer of standard carriageway. And when you look at Abuja Kano, 240 kilometer, 800 billion done on asphalt, and done on a space of 8 years. 8 years. The cost is 3.3 billion per kilometer. And so when people ask cost per kilometer, I will still take out time to x-ray all the legacy projects of Mr. President, and I defend each item of work and then come to a unit cost so that Nigerians will see what the president is doing and the kind of cost that is being saved. If you look at Bodo Boni, the Bodo Boni is 7.3 billion per kilometer, and that is over 8 years back. And so this one we are awarding today, even when cement has increased, to 12,000 plus, is 3.2 billion per kilometer. And I think we should be commended. And you recall that Section 1, that when we put up the 70 component of that project for external financing, it was oversubscribed by $100 million US. And they say that the project was undervalued, but with the highest quality of performance. So we're very proud of what the president is doing. Don't forget that he's an accountant and he's very detailed. And so you can't even do any mago-mago before such a man. So this project is 360 kilometers, and it is going to cost us a total of 1.785 trillion. 30% to be paid by federal government, and 70% will be external financing. And don't forget that we shall toll all this project. It's an investment, as far as we're concerned. Now, we have the third legacy project of Mr. President, running from the end of Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway at Calabar, and then coming through Calabar to Ebonyi, Ebonyi to Benue, Benue to Kogi, Nasarawa, and then ending at Apo. Section 1 has been procured, unfortunately, on single carriageway, 123 kilometers from Ebonyi down to Benue, boundary, and that's 454 billion, and that project is ongoing very well. Now, Section 2 is continuing from Ebonyi, border, and is going through Benue, is going through Kogi, is going through Nasarawa, is stopping at Owoto Bridge. And that is what we have. And that section is 173 kilometers. Again, on single carriageway, 683 billion. We have initiated the second carriageway to cover Section 1 and Section 2. So this is Trans-Sahara, superhighway, third legacy project of Mr. President. And so another one is the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. Recall that Section 1 has been completed. Section 2 will be completed by December. Section 3A and 3B ongoing, 27 kilometer in Cross River and 37 kilometer in Akwa Ibom. And so the Akwa Ibom section is still remaining about 82.8 kilometer by 2. That is a total of 165.6 kilometer. And that project is in a very terrible swamp. You know how the Niger Delta is, and it involves removing pits within that corridor of more than 12 meters. So pits of more than 12 meters be removed, and they need to be reclaimed with lumps in layers and sharp sand, bring up to the existing carriageway, and then use sharp sand about 5 meters to build it above the existing natural ground level. And that project will take 36 months, and it's 1.863 trillion, and it's 165 kilometer, route. CRCP, that's reinforced concrete pavement with solar light, and drainage. Second to the last is the fourth legacy project. The first section I've read to you. Now we are starting almost at the end of the second, the end of the project. The project of the president for the fourth legacy project, we end in Medugri. And so Medugri to Biu is 188 kilometer. And that will be the tech sections, which we have not procured. But the second section is starting from Biu in Borno State and is going to Gombe. And that is 125 kilometers by 2, so 250 kilometers. And it is, again, 1.247 trillion, and it is 125 kilometers. And the cost again is 3.3 billion per standard carriageway. So we're starting the legacy project from both ends, just like Lagos Calabar, just like the Sokoto Badagry. And so we have the last 3 projects that is also approved: dualization of Ibadan Ijebode Road in Oyo, Ogun State. And that is 56 kilometers by 2. Douala is 112 kilometers. And it's won by JRB. The total contract sum is 295 billion. We have the other one in Osun State, which is Oshogbo Akoda Bongan Road in Osun State. By True Crete is 101 billion, and that is 59.2 kilometer, 10.3 meter width, and is to be done on CRCP. And the final one is Oshogbo Iwo Ibadan Road in Osun State, 90.9 kilometers CRCP, 10.3 meter width, and it's 114 billion. And that's what is approved. So the Honorable Minister has asked me to use 2 minutes to run through the projects that are ready for commissioning. And these are major projects for commissioning. We are not talking about project of 10 billion, 5 billion, that is. So in Northwest, you have the project of, InfoWest. A section of it is 30 kilometers in Kano. That's 39 billion, and it's ready for commissioning. In Northwest, again, InfoWest, 252 billion, about 81 kilometers, of reinforced concrete pavements, and it's fully completed as of today. We are putting solar light. That's the famous Lot 1 of Abuja, Kaduna, superhighway. We are very proud of what the president has achieved. Reinforced concrete, I want you to go that night. The quality of Lagos Calabar, quality of Sokoto Badagry. We are very proud. We gave 14 months, we beat it 30 months. So we're happy this happened, and we thank the president very, very highly, because he made it #1 priority project, even over and above all the legacy projects. That's the president of infrastructure for you. And so we also have Kaduna, Pambegua. That's 77 kilometers, 33 billion, fully completed by Setraco, and is ready for commissioning. In Southwest, you have high-tech project, 1.23 trillion. That's the first section of Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway, fully done, ready for commissioning. Then you have a section of Lagos Ibadan. A section of it is about 24 kilometers. That's another beauty that you can behold. It's done, and with solar light, and with New Jersey at the middle, and that's about 57 billion, fully done, ready for commissioning. Then, of course, you have the 2 projects of underwater elements, Third Mainland Bridge by underdeck elements by Jilobeja, 25 billion, and then in Kata Bridge, 24.89, ready for commissioning. Then we have repair work, Marine Bridge, 2.15 kilometers, and access ramps in Lagos State, done by Buildware, 22 billion, and is ready for commissioning. And then in Southwest, you also have the damage, elements of, that's the deck by CCECC. We had done the first elements of Third Mainland Bridge, but this one is extension down to Falamo and the Bodilon, and it's about 21 kilometers, 18.42 billion, fully done. Awe Ata Phase 1, 4.89 kilometers. That is Zax, town, fully done with concrete. And so in South-South, we have Jilobeja, that's Bodo Boni, 37.9 kilometers, fully done and dusted. And for the first time under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a vehicle will take off from the island and then from the mainland and go to the island. So President is president of first in so many things. And so the Bodo Boni people are very happy, and they are in fact dusting their PVC to vote for the president. We have the Port Harcourt full carriageway, about 43 kilometers, 83 billion, fully ready for south. That's Port Harcourt Aba section. We have special intervention by True Crete. Now I'm almost done. In southeast we have SKCC, a section of Enugu Onitsha. That's about 33 kilometers, 66 billion, fully ready. We have the Enugu Port Harcourt Expressway, Umuahia by Arab contractors. That is 65 billion, 56.1 times 2 kilometers, fully done and ready for commissioning. And finally, we have the 23 span at Ekobinago in Enugu State, which is 24 billion, fully ready for commissioning. Thank you for the attention. Northeast, we have the Bauchi Gombe, 38 kilometers, and is fully ready for commissioning. We also have the Azere section of the Kano, Jigawa, and the Bauchi Road, and that is about 37 kilometers with relief covered. It's fully done by tractor and ready for commissioning. Thank you. We inherited very serious economy in terms of roads and bridges. And if you see what President Bola Tinubu is doing, your question will be, what did the previous administration, what did they do on our roads? And one of the reasons is also poor pavement design and construction. That's why the President Bola Tinubu is using reinforced concrete. And so that any way that is done, we take maintenance free between 50 and 100 years. And I think that is what this country needs, and we commend the President for that. Some of these projects, like the Kasena Kano, is an inherited project. And most of them needed to be rescooped, one, pavement-wise, and two, cost, because the unit rates became very obsolete. And that is one of the reasons. So we've just finished, the rescoping of this particular project. And again, funding is an issue. The President wasn't aware of the amount of funds owed to contractors. So by yesterday, I compiled all of them, I gave it to him, and he gave me a firm promise that contractors, the Ministry of Works and other MDAs will be paid very soon. So as soon as that payment is made, we are going to, increase the pace of work on this particular project. Work is ongoing, but it's not going at the speed that is desirable. Kata Bridge, you asked how long it will take. It's 36 months. Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Okay, 36 months. You remember it's 548 billion, 1.93 kilometer by three lanes and 2 carriageway. Now, you asked a very beautiful question. If we are going to demolish this Kata Bridge, why are we repairing it? The repair is not only for the, above the water structural elements. It also includes the resurfacing of the deck, painted, solar light, and so on. So when you go there, it's like, somebody that is suffering from, internal disease, but you see his face as beautiful as that of Adeswa, So you wouldn't know the problem. So the essence of it is to see how we can maintain as much as possible. There are two critical pie caps within the Kata Bridge that we are doing everything to maintain, because the pies have been dislocated from the pie cap, so we are working on it. So the idea is, if you cut off the Kata Bridge entirely, then you will have unprecedented traffic jam in Lagos. So we are doing everything to maintain the Kata Bridge, at the present situation, maintain it from time to time, and within 36 months, we built a brand new one. Then we can now demolish this. I think it's ingenious.
Thank you. Thank you.